Hello, my Pisces viewers. This is Amethyst Gypsy here with a message for you today. And I can't believe how fast these cards just flew right out. It's unbelievable. But let's see what this is about, because I didn't even get a chance to introduce the video when these flew out. So let's see. Someone's creeping. Uh-oh. And someone has had to go to a doctor for something they caught that requires medication. Someone's ignoring. Queen rising, stepping into power, praise coming up, spotlight, photo proof, getting evidence. Okay, so I'm getting here, and again, some may resonate, some may not, but if I had to put the picture together on what I believe is happening here, there's someone that kind of keeps an eye on you, someone that's interested in you. But you know that they're no good. You know that they kind of get around and they don't have the best reputation, which is why you ignore them. And it's not that you think or feel that you're better than them, but you do have a different life. You live with integrity. You don't move like they do. And the person insists, they keep trying to get your attention, and you probably will either see for yourself or someone will provide you with some sort of evidence that will confirm something about this person, which is why you want nothing to do with them. This might be someone, I don't know why I just got this download, but it might be someone from your own neighborhood, like someone you've known for a while, but you've never given this person a chance. Maybe y'all went to high school together and now you're adults and he's still kind of like, hey, so, you know, you never gave me a chance, that kind of energy. So let's see what this is about. I can get some information about this person. I hope that you are all doing well and that you have a wonderful holiday with your family, and that the new year 2025 brings you nothing but the best from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you guys will find the joy and the peace that you deserve. I really mean that. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. This talks about a tough decision, a difficult decision, difficulty choosing, not sure which way to go, but somebody has to choose. Somebody has to make some sort of decision. I hate to say this, but what else came to my mind too was that this person might be literally creeping you out to the point where you may have to contact the authorities because it's a little overbearing. They won't take no for an answer. I hope that's not the case, but I'm getting that. But let's see. That's the energy I'm getting from this so far, but not until I have the other cards out will I really know. Oh, wow. Okay. They're really trying to talk to you, girl, or guy, or whoever you are. They're really trying to talk to you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this is you. You are in this energy of, you know, how's that song go? It's an old school song. I'm getting the energy. I'm gonna tell you what, the energy I'm getting. It's that song where he says, hanging. Is it by Destiny's Child? Maybe before Beyonce went off on her own, where she says, hanging on the passenger side, something about a scrub. Oh my God, no judgment, no shade, but I'm getting the vibe of that type of individual. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a guy. This could be a woman too. That, yeah, you know, you could be a man who, you know, of status and job and, you know, of integrity and would desire a mate that's, you know, at your level. And this is somebody who's a little bit wild and, you know, has this sort of issue. And you're not really, they're a little annoying, maybe a little stalker, a little crazy, and you may have to contact the authorities. You're on a different level. The Seven of Cups tells me this person has this illusion with you. They first of all, they hop around different choices from those dirty people that get them sick, and they think that you are at their reach, that you could potentially be, but they don't understand you're not. They're not on your level, and you're not even interested in entertaining this. And so they're a little delusional. They're painting little lovebird pictures in their head about you, but you have no desire in entertaining this person. Again, this be it woman or man, but this is talking that stalker vibe. Excuse me. The heater has air so dry in here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. Again, this talks about a person who, not only are you financially stable, you are also emotionally stable on your own. You don't need a partner to feel peace and joy and happy and content with your life. So they need this, and they know that you can give it, but they're not trying to leave the games behind. They're what I call opportunistic people who are gold diggers, so to speak. They want a chance with you, whether female or male, or vice versa, because of what you can potentially bring to the table, but they have nothing to offer you. So, and then we have here the World. You basically have the world in your hands. You can do whatever you want with your life. I never checked what was at the bottom of this. Oh, look, perfect. The deck here, the bottom of this deck. Travel. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. There's a glare. Let me see if I can fix the light a little so you don't get so much of a glare. I hope that helps. So yeah, travel. So again, talking about, let me move these over a little bit. Yeah. So talking about the World, here it talks about you can have anything. You are on a status in life where you can get whatever you want, go wherever you want, and clearly you're into traveling, looking good, you know, doing you. You don't have any interest in entertaining someone that's just not at your level. Okay. And here it's funny because at the bottom of this we have this third party love triangle card. You know damn well this person is a creep who you know, it's getting and spreading this stuff here, and it's not, you have like, you are way out of their league. And so they're becoming a little scary. We have the Page of Cups here. This talks about an immature love. It's almost like a pretend love. It's doesn't even know how to love. It's gonna try to this person will try to convince you that they're this amazing person, that they can love you like no other, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, that's the vibe that I'm getting with this. So let me see. I don't want to repeat too much, but this is what's coming out. So let's see. What will happen here? What is the outcome? I have a feeling that you are going to cut them off, and if it requires the authorities, you will. Yes, we have the Tower. The Tower is something drastic and sudden. There's a decision that you're going to be making, and you're going to clean this up, because you don't need this. You don't need people leaving you notes on your windshield or driving by your house. Look at this. 7 of Wands. This is that energy of fighting something, fighting against something, having barriers and boundaries. You are saying, back the F up. Don't come by my house. I better not see you go by my job. Don't be leaving no notes. Stop doing that, or I'm going to get a restraining order. I'm going to go to the police or something. You're not playing with this person who is honestly a little creepy, starting to scare you. Yeah, you're not doing this. Oh, okay. If you fell at the bottom here, we have the 4 of Wands. It's some sort of celebration, a union, foundation. You celebrate your own life. You are frugal all by yourself. But let's see. The Ace of Swords, it's very sharp, intelligent, lots of wisdom, clear mind. You know what this is. You don't want it. You are not playing any games. You know who you want, and it ain't this person. We have the 8 of Cups. You have wisdom. You have also been in situations in the past where you have been disappointed, and you've walked away from situations due to disappointments. So you're not going to entertain anything crazy. The Hermit. You are in this energy where you're doing you, you're traveling, you're doing you, you're living your best life. You're not interested in being out there, being friendly and socializing right now. You're kind of being an introvert, working on you, focus on you, and not giving attention or energy to anyone. Page of Wands. It's a message of like a new creation or a new idea. There's a message that comes through. Either the message is a download from the divine, or from someone you know, hopefully not this crazy person. They don't leave a message at your door or in the mail, but it's some sort of message that you get. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, your life is fortunate. Your life keeps moving, and you keep moving. And then you have the 9 of Wands, which is that energy of not giving up. You're not slowing down for any stupidity. You're not entertaining anything. You're not slowing down and giving up. You are resilient, and you're moving forward with whatever plan you have for you, for your life. Your focus on you, which will lead to this Four Wands, which is that celebration, that abundance, you know, that future mate that you desire, but it's not Mr. or Mrs. Crazy over here. And this is something that you're manifesting. You're manifesting this. This is the Magician. You have manifested this this into existence because you will receive justice from the divine. And you receive that justice because you're deserving of it, because you know what it feels like to be played by players like this. Because at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups, which tells me in the past you gave too much to someone and they left you out in the cold and they hurt you. So now you have learned to focus on you, and you are in a place in your life right now where you're truly at peace. And although you would like to meet someone in the future, you're in no rush. You have no desire in jumping into anything, and you're certainly not trying to entertain people like that. And you're in a good place in your life right now where you are, you know, making money, traveling, and feeling really good about yourself and not needing anything from anyone. You have gotten justice and you have manifested everything you desired. And the people that have hurt you in the past, you've cut them off, and you have no interest in entertaining these clowns, you know. Oh, wow. There's a lot of energy here today. It's a lot of energy. So to clarify, we have the 5th house, joy and play. I don't know if you know your birth chart. There are websites that can give you this information for free. To get your birth chart, precise, accurate birth chart, you must also know the time that you were born and the region. So your full birthday, the actual time, and a minute less or a minute more makes a world of a difference because of where, you know, the planets are aligned at that very time when you're born, in addition to the region, whether it's, I don't know, the Northeast of the US, or in Europe, or South America, or the Midwest of the US, whatever, wherever you are, it's relevant because at that time, it's where the position of the planets were, you know. And so that's what tells you what you have on your in your 5th house. And this could be whatever you have in your 5th house is potentially what this person's sun sign is. Okay, for instance, your sun sign, we know that if you're watching this video, your sun sign is clearly a Pisces. Well, for most of you, unless you know your chart and you know where you may have moon in Pisces or Venus in Pisces or Pisces rising, but for the most part, most people are very familiar with their sun sign. So, you know, this may very well you know, have a message there in terms of that. Also, joy and play. You are feeling that way about life. You don't have time to entertain nonsense. Additionally, we have Aquarius. So maybe if for some of you, this is just confirmation, if you have Aquarius in your 5th house, then that tells you that this reading is for you. This is about you, or this person has Aquarius as their sun sign, right? And let's see one more. These are just confirmation. That doesn't necessarily have to be the case, because this can mean a lot of things to many people. In addition to this, maybe that person has Aquarius and another placement in their chart as well as you. We also have Sagittarius and another air sign. So we have the world explorer. So that's how you're feeling. You're the visionary. You are joy and play, the visionary, the world explorer. This is where you're at. You're so abundant. You don't have time to entertain any of that. Again, there might be this person, if you know who this person is and you know like certain details about them, you know they're a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have Jupiter. So ideals and magnitude. So have Jupiter placement in the chart or their chart. So yeah, I hope you resonate with this, and there's a message here with depth for you that would help you be guided to, most importantly, safety, because these type of situations can be dangerous sometimes. So I want to say, you know, be very careful, be vigilant about your surroundings, and make sure that, you know, you don't put yourself in a predicament where you could be at any danger. If you must necessarily contact the authorities, please do so. Perhaps it's not something that serious in terms of in danger. Hopefully this is someone you can say, you know, leave me alone, and they will, right? And it's not going to be a person who won't continue to push themselves onto you in any way that is toxic. So I want to wish you the best of luck with the situation. Not that you need it. I mean, you are doing very well for yourself, for whoever this reading's for. But unfortunately, sometimes this comes with envy, or the desire of being able to live the life that you have. And so with a, what's the word I'm looking for? A plan in mind. These are people who have a plan in mind to, opportunistic people, to see what they can get from you, rather than what can they bring to the table and contribute. So they're more looking at things as in, oh, well, what can I get, you know, if I hook up with this person? Oh, they might buy me a car, or they'll take me traveling, or they'll buy me expensive things, you know, that mentality. I would like to pull a message from the divine, from this oracle card and oracle deck, and hope that it resonates with you, and see what message is here for you today. I hope that you resonate with this reading. If, again, these are fluent messages, so for some of you, you may have already lived through this and have resolved it. For some of you, are currently living in this situation, and I am so sorry that this is happening to you. And for others, you know, this is something that can potentially happen in the future. So again, be very careful. So I am going to pull a card from this deck and see what message is here for you today. So let's see. The Moon Deck Guidebook. This card for people into numerology is a 19. So a 1, because that equals a 10. It says, now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. Now is the time to integrate everything that you've gathered. So you know that you have gathered a lot of wealth, intellect, harmony. You have it all together, and you want to put that together to bring this to you. And don't waste that people that are not worthy of you, okay? So let's read what the message is on here, number 19, sorry, not 29, 19. Okay, so, okay. Integrate, okay. It says, integration is just as important as learning. When we filled our basket to the brim, we need to pause from taking more, and so that we can digest all that we've gathered. It talks about greed, right? You're incredibly resourceful with a deep well of insight and knowledge to share. Now is your time to embody the abundance you've harvested and put what you know into action. We just talked about that. You are very intelligent. You have all that wisdom. I think we had the Ace of Swords, which is why you know exactly what you want and where you're going. You're not doing anything other than what you know that you want. It says, you're incredibly resourceful with a deep well insight of knowledge to share. Now is your time to embody the abundance you've harvested and put what you know into action in your own life and in your offering to the world. Step back and acknowledge your teacher. Integrate what's been passed on to you and share your growth with others. This can take many forms. If you feel like you're not ready yet, know that you do indeed have something special to share, and you can make a positive impact with all that you already are. Now is the time. So this also speaks a little bit of, I did mention how the Five of Swords here, it talks about a person who has gone through some disappointments in their love life. So don't close yourself off. That's not to say that you need to accept this nonsense, but you have a lot to bring. Leave that open door, a path to meet somebody who matches your level, right? Because you need that too. It says, the 2 parts ritual lands of the upcoming new and full moon. Gather your favorite salt, dried herbs and flowers, essential oils, and a bowl. The new moon can be celebrated solo or with close sisters. You know, that's just what the book says, no gender. Refer to page 112. I can read that later. The full moon is a solo journey for this ritual. So it's something to do if you desire. I will read this. You don't have to. There's different ways to manifest the things that you want. Prayer, meditation, concentration, speak it into existence, manifest it. But this is definitely working with the moonlight. I particularly love the moon. And so it says, begin on the new moon. Set up a sacred space and mix your salts and dried herbs, flowers in your bowl. Inspired by the mantra, speak 3 to 5 clear intentions on how you integrate and share all you're gathered from now until the next new moon. With each statement, splash your essential oils into the salts. Then, on the full moon, take a full body or foot bath in your salt to amplify and integrate your intentions. I love that. Light a candle, sip tea, and make this moment sacred. As the salts relax, detoxify, and mineralize your body, sink deep into your intentions, some of which may already be unfolding. Additionally, this is another way to rid of this person. You can do this ritual to cleanse your aura, your space, and to remove negative energies, which will include this person. This is referred to page 112. If interested, I will go there. I'm sorry, my eyes are horrible. I have glasses on. As you get older, your vision is not the same. Okay. Okay, I see what it means. Okay. So 112. This is 117. Wait a minute. 112. Okay, this is 150. I thought I was going crazy. Did I miss? Okay, here it is. Okay, 112. It says the Moon Oracle. Okay. It says suggest flow, purge, smudge, spray. Start with a 2 to 50 minute social/tea time as everyone arrives and settles. A host will have gathered materials to create. So this is like, if you want to do this with a group of people, but I personally work alone. There's only like 2 other people who we go way back, who, you know, we may engage in some of these rituals together, but for the most part, I talk to God, and I love herbs, anything that God created, from crystals to stones to herbs. And if you Google, if you don't really have knowledge of what they're good for, you can kind of look up some stuff, and depending on what it is that your desire, you can come up with information that would be helpful to you, if you know, if that's something that you want to do. I don't want to impose on anyone, but certainly be grateful, and you know, like the Hermit, you go within, excuse me, and see, I'm sorry, I just dropped some cards, and see that everything that how far you have come, and everything you've acquired so far, and how frugal you are, and how that in union with someone else together, someone that can bring similarities to the table, how abundant you two can be. Again, it speaks very highly of you. It's no wonder, you know, Pisces, you guys are amazing. But unfortunately, it does talk about, and not for all, but there's somebody that we need to snip, snip, snip. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you look forward to other readings like this one, and that I can bring you guidance and some wisdom, or some sort of assistance in making a decision. And again, I don't take credit for this. This is the divine. This is God. And God puts me here to prophesy, to speak my truth, to intervene and bring these messages to those who need it. Everything I do with good intentions, and so I want you to know that. And I know that some people have different views on what I do, but earlier today I was watching a video pertaining to how some people question the practice of tarot and its affiliation with something negative. And I felt the need to say this, because unfortunately many people have been brainwashed, and I don't want to throw any shade on or bring up religions or talk about any society or anyone, but use discernment and think for yourself. Don't let others think for you. And, you know, don't let anybody force you to do or believe anything that you don't want to. Okay? Love and light. Namaste.